The person of the year who, for better or for worse, had the most influence on the news in 2024 is Donald Trump.
Okay, there it is. Donald Trump, 2024 Person of the Year.
And I have to tell you, they were the more rational responses. Now, if you had trouble making out what they were saying, and don't feel bad if you did, making sense of lefty screeching is difficult at the best of times, but we did manage to isolate one lady who did a pretty good job summing up lefty objections to Time's Person of the Year.
Well, Time magazine, just when you thought the media couldn't get any worse, you guys said, hold my beer. In a year where we had Taylor Swift, Kamala Harris, and Giselle Pichot, you chose the most repugnant, vile human being to ever walk the earth as your Person of the Year. At least half of America, and probably most of the world, is absolutely disgusted. I hope you go out of business.
It's 2 years ago that he was leaving Twitter in protest. Always wonder why people announce on Twitter that they're leaving.
How did we go from this to this in 1 year?
Is this a joke? Did we get something wrong? Did someone scam us? Are we sure about this, producers? There is a convicted felon on the cover of Time magazine as the Person of the Year. Maybe we're being scammed. Did someone put out a fake tweet or something about this?
And the mature of all, look at the bias that they had when Trump won Times magazine Person of the Year. For Joe Biden 2020, Joe and Kamala Harris named Times Person of the Year. For Trump, Donald Trump joins exclusive club enjoyed by Hitler, Stalin, Khrushchev, and Khomeini. Wow. Wow. Does this mean Joe Biden and Kamala are not part of the club enjoyed by Hitler, Stalin, and Khrushchev? Is it a different Times magazine? I don't understand.
Time magazine getting this honor for the second time. I think I like it better this time, actually, but we did a good job. We had a great first term, despite a lot of turmoil caused unnecessarily. But the media's tamed down a little bit. They're liking us much better now, I think. If they don't, we'll have to just take them on again.
Trump himself and others will spin it as a victory that he has defeated them. And I also worry about the chilling effect that it could have on others. But if you look at the language of what George Stephanopoulos said, he was really referring exactly what the judge said in the case. And I'll quote the judge to be accurate. The judge in that case said the finding that Ms. Carroll failed to prove that she was raped within the meaning of New York law does not mean that she failed to prove that Mr. Trump raped her, as many people commonly understand the word rape. Indeed, as the evidence at trial recounted below makes clear, the jury found that Mr. Trump, in fact, did exactly.
Like it has a real chilling effect. I mean, shout out to the standards department. Okay, standards is always making sure that we are keeping the bar high and substantive and accurate. But what George Stephanopoulos said in that interview, I mean, it seems to hold up with what the judge said after the fact. And now his news organization and himself, George Stephanopoulos himself, is paying $1 million of his own money.
Trump is the one who triggers the left like a broken alarm. And let me tell you, the reaction, like you just saw, is priceless. Remember that calm, considered way we've come to expect from the left? They who reacted after Time magazine gave Trump the winner for Person of the Year said that Trump is the most repugnant, vile human being to ever walk the earth. Well, we've come to realize that statements like that really have no meaning and they makes no sense. It really makes no sense in my personal opinion. And as you expect, about half of America and probably, well, most, or I'll say some around Western Europe, they are disgusted and they are canceling their Time magazine subscription, even the ones they don't even have. They just think, oh, I think I'm subscribed to Time magazine and I have to cancel. And of course, they are also threatening to move to Canada again. I mean, this is about the 10th time they've threatened to do that, but they are still there in America. And you know who else is triggered? Don Lemon. You just watched the clip. The poor guy went from CNN host to posting TikToks in his basement. And you heard him scream, a convicted felon, Person of the Year? Is this a joke? Did we get something wrong? Did someone scam us? It's almost like he's sorry or angry. It's almost like he's very, very angry, but that's what you expect from Don himself. You know, the meltdown don't really stop there. You remember Metro? Yeah, they have been covering this Time Cover Person of the Year like no other. You just need to read the headlines. They compared Trump's award to those given to Hitler and Stalin. Wow. Then when we call out the media, they say we have no facts. Everybody is now a political analyst. Do I need to have a political analyst degree to see the hypocrisy and bias in the Metro's cover of Biden and Kamala's Person of the Year and Trump's cover of Person of the Year? Do I have to be a political analyst? I just need to be a sane human being to be able to give my own opinion as I see it on my platform. We don't need, how many times have we seen these so-called professional political analysts and even professional journalists writing columns on Time magazine or the Metro got it wrong so many times up till now? Like even these, can you believe this? So for those of you who say everybody is now a journalist, everybody's no, we are not journalists. We have our own opinion and we've dared to voice it out on our own platform. So if you have your own opinion, I think you should just go out there and put it out there. Perhaps you see people who actually see into what you're saying and try to understand. No, it's a level playing field. Everyone can do it. The barrier is so low. So go out there, put it out there. If you get 2 views, fine. You get 100 views, fine. But be true to yourself. So when we are calling out the left for what they are doing, their hypocrisy, and the left is coming here to tell us what to think, is just what is wrong. It's just why we are here, to tell you that we can think for ourselves. Okay? So give me my opinion. If you're not okay with it, fine, it's fine. I mean, as a human being, I take criticisms well, very well. There was someone who unsubscribed from my channel. He said, oh, now I'm unsubscribing. You know what I did? I said, thank you, and I pinned his comment. That's how we do it. That's how we do it. Anyway, let's just take the positives. You know, the left, they have finally recognized that Stalin and the Ayatollahs were bad guys, right? So it's a small victory for someone like me who've held that opinion for a very long time. No, but no, the real victim here, in my opinion, is ABC News. They had to shell out $15 million to settle with Trump. After George, I cannot pronounce the last name, Stephanopoulos, it sounds like my last name here in Makanda. If I say it, you will not be able to pronounce it. I cannot pronounce this guy's last name. I'll just call him George. Okay? So he said he must have, I don't think he misinterpreted the judge's statement. I think it's personal to him to actually say those words. But that's not just ABC News, because Stephanopoulos is now paying $1 million out of his own pocket. Yeah, that must hurt, right? Anyway, perhaps he'll just get it from some donor, so it doesn't matter. What I'm glad about is just the judgment. At least they now know that their words have consequences. It's been going on for a very long time from the right. When anything the right, you are a Republican, or you try to have some common sense, anything you say have been used against you for a very long time now, but not anymore. At least these guys, they have started, they are now on the receiving end, which is a good thing. But at least Trump is loving this whole thing. He said that he liked the honor better than the last time that he won. This one, he liked it better than the last one that he won. And that the media they have tamed down their tone. So he said if they come again, like if they continue to cover him in the a ferocious way that they have been coming at him, then he'll take them on again if they are not nice. Anyway, let's just leave it at that. I just wanted you to have fun. And thanks for tuning in to the Black Coffee Podcast. And this was some epic takedown, right? The way we expect the left to react when a positive event like this takes place. So don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.